Good evening, my name is Father Rayappa. I'm going to talk about Angelic hierarchy proposed by Pseudo-Dionysius in the 5th or 6th century. And I'm going to talk about all types of angels in Christianity. There are 9 choirs of angels divided into 3 major spheres. Each sphere consists of 3 choirs. The first sphere consists of seraphim, cherubim, and thrones. The second sphere of angels consists of dominion and virtues and powers. The last sphere, the third sphere, consists of principalities, archangels, and angels. These are the 9 spheres. So Christianity values the powerful spiritual beings called angels who love God and serve people on divine assignments. Here's a look at the Christian angel choirs on the Pseudo-Dionysius Angelic hierarchy, the world's most commonly used system of organizing angels. Developing a hierarchy is very important. How many angels are there? The Bible says that a tremendous amount of angels exist, more than people can count. In Hebrews chapter 12:22, the Bible describes an innumerable company of angels in heaven. It can be overwhelming to think about so many angels unless you think in terms of how God has organized them. Judaism, Christianity, Zoroastrianism, and Islam have all developed hierarchies of angels. In Christianity, theologian Pseudo-Dionysius the Areopagite studied what the Bible says about angels and then published an angelic hierarchy in his book, The Celestial Hierarchy, circa 6th century, and theologian St. Thomas Aquinas gave additional details in his book Summa Theologica, circa in 1274. They described 3 spheres of angels consisting of 9 choirs, with those closest to God in the inner sphere moving outward toward those angels who are closest to human beings. First sphere consists of 3 choirs. The first choir, seraphim; the second choir, cherubim; the third choir, thrones. So first, let's talk about seraphim. The seraphim angels are in charge of guarding God's throne in heaven, and they surround it there, constantly praising God. The Bible, the prophet Isaiah describes a vision he had of seraphim angels in heaven calling out, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of His glory." Isaiah chapter 6 verse 3. The seraphim meaning burning ones or serpents, fiery serpents. They are lit from within with brilliant light that manifests their passionate love for God. One of their most famous members, Lucifer, whose name means light bearer, was closest to God and known for his bright light, but fell from heaven and became a demon or Satan when he decided to try to wrest God's power for himself and rebelled. In Luke chapter 10 verse 18 of the Bible, Jesus Christ described Lucifer's fall from heaven as looking like lightning. Since Lucifer's fall, Christians consider the angel Michael to be the most powerful angel. Now let us see choir number 2, cherubim or cherub. The cherubim, angels, protect God's glory, and they also keep records of what happens in the universe. They are known for their wisdom, although cherubs are often portrayed in modern art as cute babies, sporting tiny wings and big smiles. Art from earlier eras depicts the cherubs as imposing creatures with 4 faces and 4 wings that are completely covered with eyes. The Bible describes cherubim on a divine mission to guard the tree of life in the Garden of Eden from humans who had fallen into sin. Genesis chapter 3:24. After God drove the man out, he placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life. Genesis 3:24. Now we come to the third choir, that is thrones. Throne angels are known for their concern for God's justice. They often work to right wrongs in our fallen world. The Bible mentions the throne's angelic rank as well as the principalities and dominions in Colossians chapter 1:16. For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him. That concludes the first sphere of angels. Then we come to the second sphere of angels. There are 3 choirs. The number 1 is dominion, number 2 is virtues, and number 3 is powers. So anyway, the fourth choir is known as dominions. Members of the dominion angelic choir regulate the other angels and supervise how they perform their God-given duties. Dominions also often act as channels of mercy for God's love to flow from him to others in the universe. Then comes the fifth choir, virtues. Virtues work to encourage human beings to strengthen their faith in God, such as by inspiring people and helping them grow in holiness. They often visit earth to perform miracles that God has empowered them to perform in response to people's prayers. Virtues also watch over the natural world God has created on earth. The sixth choir is known as the powers. Members of the powers choir engage in spiritual warfare against demons. They also help human beings overcome the temptation to sin and giving them the courage they need to choose good over evil. That concludes the second sphere of angels. Now we come to the last sphere, the third sphere, which consists of 3 choirs, that is, principalities, archangels, and angels. So now we talk about principalities, that is the 7th choir. The principality angels encourage people to pray and practice spiritual disciplines that will help them grow closer to God. They work to educate people in the arts and sciences, communicating inspiring ideas in response to people's prayers. Principalities also oversee the various nations on earth and help deliver wisdom to national leaders as they face decisions about how best to govern their people. And we come to the eighth choir, known as archangels. The meaning of this choir's name is distinct from the other use of the word archangels. While many people think of archangels as the highest ranking angels in heaven, and Christians recognize some famous ones such as Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael, this angelic choir is made up of angels who mainly focus on the task of delivering God's messages to humans. The name archangel is from the Greek word archi, means ruler, and angelos means messenger. Hence the name of the choir, archangels. Some of the other higher ranked angels do participate in delivering divine messages to people, however. Now we come to the last choir, known as angels. Guardian angels are members of this choir, which is closest to humans. They protect, guide, and pray for people in all aspects of human life. I think that concludes the hierarchy of angels and the three spheres and the 9 choirs of angels. May God bless you with angels. Goodbye.